So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Ferran Torres. Out for a throw. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I've really been impressed with the diminutive Argentine Valentin Barco. When I first saw him, I was kind of wondering exactly what he was trying to do, but the more you watch of him, he's all-out attack. He just wants to get on the front foot. He's highly adventurous. He's a risk-taker. He doesn't mind taking on something that may appear a little too big for him, but he'll have a go at it, and I think that's in his nature, that's in the Argentine culture, and he's bringing it to England, and he's going to go on and thrive if he carries on in such fashion.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to... He's got tall! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Barco. That has not gone well. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Big chance! Goal! Braga! And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get onto this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Konsa. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's well positioned here. He tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Benfica are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Elustondo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Solomon. And it's Barella. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Solomon. Conte. Barella. Fofana. Yilmaz. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Barella. Konsa. Fofana. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Solomon going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Searching pass he's played there, and he welcomes it in.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, important interception. Conte, and the counter is on. Sporting Braga ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Benfica certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Yilmaz. And it's Barella.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Fofana. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is as far as they're going to go. Some really good ball movement.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well timed, excellent interception. Conte. And it's Fofana. Fofana. Barella, who's set up one goal so far, aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Solomon. Barella. That's very neat. Smith Rowe. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again.
Benfica really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Incoming delivery. Konsa. No way through. Goes for a shot! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Thierry Correa. Smith Rowe. And Almiron. Barella wins the duel this time. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Ferran Torres. And it's Smith Rowe.
Such good technique.
Look at the space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Ferran Torres. Now it's Almiron. Knocks it into space. Drives it in. And he's heaved it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Shot a goal! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Sporting Braga are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Tries to pass it through. Van de Ven. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the pass is intercepted. Spread neatly. It's a promising position. Smith Rowe. Oh, well played, well played. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Barella. Oh, perfectly measured that. Face to face with the... He's having a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Sporting Braga find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Strong running down that left flank. And here's Gnabry. Oh, that's Gnabry! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Benfica perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Looking for options for movement. And a shot! Well, that is remarkable.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Thierry Correa. Almiron.
Sporting Braga have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Can he get on the end of this? Thierry Correa. And he cuts out the supply. Just about up to 75 minutes. And this is Gnabry. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, brilliant save.
Sporting Braga certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Sporting Braga with the corner. They're first. Has a look and place it forward. Benfica are looking to go forward now. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Benfica have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Konsa, Sterling. Now this could be a chance. Adams.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Van de Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Gnabry. Foot in.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to...
Gnabry! A whisker away from making it 4.
Sporting Braga really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
It's their second corner of the game. Well, that pass isn't the best. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, played right into his path. That looks a good ball through. Barco clears it away. And it's Correa. Pedro was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days.
Big chance! One-on-one! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Benfica really could have done without this. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Kante gets over and intercepts. And the number on the board is 3. That has been cut short. Thierry Correa. And that's that. Benfica have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Benfica desperately